Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fragrance. I'm Sam, and today I wanted to make a video showcasing what I think should be on a lot of your radar if you're kind of, I want to say, recently interested in fragrances, but all the way up through if you're a longtime collector. But if you're a longtime collector, I'm sure you've heard of this one already. So for those of you that are recently getting into fragrances, this is one that I think absolutely should be on your radar, and that if you like the scent of coffee, you should absolutely consider picking up. This is Halloween Man X from Jesus de Pozo, and this is like a very intro kind of designer coffee fragrance. For many of you that haven't smelled like a lot of coffee fragrances, the way that a lot of the fragrances I've smelled that use coffee, it's usually done in a sweet kind of creamy way. Not so much a bitter sort of coffee. I haven't smelled that many that give off that sort of vibe. But this is some awesome stuff. I bought this. I think this is a 2.5 ounce bottle, so 75 ml for about $26. I think on Joma Shop, I believe is where it was, and man, yeah, this is just some good stuff, guys. This is a sweet, slightly powdery, creamy fragrance. Quite aromatic. It smells great out in the air. It smells good off skin. It actually smells pretty decent quality. Caveat: it smells very synthetic. So if you're not, if you're really hoity-toity about your fragrances and hoi polloi, and you really need it to just smell the absolute utmost natural ingredients, this is not for you. If you just want a fragrance that smells incredible, will get you liked, will get compliments, I say get you liked, that people will like, will get you compliments occasionally, that you just know smells good, I'm telling you guys, check this one out. The bottle is this interesting, you can't really see it that well in this lighting, but it's this interesting sort of blue-black gradient. Halloween. If it'll pick it up, I doubt it, but yeah, you can kind of see it. Halloween, kind of going across the cap. Halloween Man. The cap is this kind of lightweight plastic, but it's got like a slight bit of heft to it. Clicks onto the top nicely. If you get the full-size bottle, it'll be a little bit taller than this. Atomizer is actually really good. I'll do a spray for you guys. You can see that. Stuff smells really good. It's got this like booziness to it. Just slight booziness. The coffee is the biggest thing you're gonna get. You're gonna get this nice medium roast coffee that just smells nice, sweet, very pleasant, little bit powdery because there's a lot of tonka in this as well. There's also booze and cinnamon listed. I get maybe a tiny bit of the booziness. Yeah, there's a little bit of the booziness. It's like a very, very light booze. It's not something overly alcoholic. Not super high concentration like alcohol, like lighter booze. And then that tonka is really heavy. And that tonka and coffee kind of combo will last throughout the entire life of the fragrance, for pretty much the whole time you're wearing it, which is, for me, I get about, I want to say 6 hours on skin, which is actually pretty good because my skin kind of burns through a lot of fragrances, and usually I have to lower the performance ratings for a lot of fragrances I review because my skin just, I think, is naturally pretty dry. And so fragrances last, I think, a little bit shorter on me than on probably the general populace. But for me, 6 hours is really good, especially for an EDT. This is an EDT concentration, performs like a beast. I think you could go probably 6-7 sprays and you will be chilling for, solid work day. And you can reapply if you want. Honestly, the bottle's small enough, especially if you get the 75 ml, to kind of take with you, reapply as needed. And yeah, this is just some great stuff. I wear this. I've worn this a ton over the last winter and fall. I'm still wearing it a little bit in spring because you can kind of wear this all year round. I maybe wouldn't recommend it as much for summer because I feel like it could be a little bit cloying, especially with that coffee. But colder day in summer, absolutely. This is an all-season fragrance if you want it to be. It's kind of an all-arounder. It's really, really, really jack-of-all-trades sort of fragrance. And yeah, this is some good stuff. The company lists what's in this as a blackjack accord. Really cool, like a deck of cards accord. No. But they do, they list the accord. They say that, it's a boozy sort of coffee combo. And it smells really good. Honestly, for if they had charged like, I don't know, $60-$70, honestly, I feel like if I had bought this for like $70, I would not smell it and be like, this was a waste of my money. Because it smells good. And like not just smells good like, it's a $20 fragrance smells good. It punches above its price point for sure. It's one of my favorite coffee fragrances that I've smelled. And the price is just a cherry on top, honestly. If you haven't smelled this, highly recommend you get out there and check it out. If you have smelled it, you already know what I'm talking about. If you don't like it, that's fine. Fragrance is subjective. I think it's a great, great buy. The atomizer is great. I already mentioned that, but really, really good atomizer. Nice presentation. Great all-arounder fragrance. If I had to give this a rating, I'd honestly give it a, probably 7.75. It's pretty damn good. The only thing holding it back from being higher up is it's just not very complex at all to me, and it does smell synthetic. Like very synthetic. But it smells good. It's very good. Okay? Great, great stuff. Seriously worth your money. And yeah, I think you should absolutely check this out while the price is still low. I think if this ever got discontinued, the price would rise because this is a damn good fragrance. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Bye.